So with Father's Day coming up, the big question is, what do you buy Dad for Father's Day? So I'm here at Soco & Co to tell you my top picks on presents that you can buy for your father for Father's Day. So the first one I'd like to show you is the amazing Elfa storage system. This is fantastic if your dad likes to tinker around in the garage or likes to do things with cars and tools. This is a fantastic system. But one thing I'd love to show you is a great tool for storing your bike. Now there's loads of different options for storing your bikes, but one in particular, I've invited Danny along here today to talk to us about the Steady Rack.
Thank you, Pete. The Steady Rack is one of our best bike storage solutions. First, you're getting it off the ground. So if you've got your bike parked anywhere near your vehicle, it'll go on the wall, it's not going to tip over and hit anything. It's very easy to install. You've got guide bolts in top and bottom, and once you've done that and put your covers on, this is where the top tyre goes. The bike goes up and in. This handy little portion down here stores the back tyre. That means the bike isn't going to go waving around when you've stored it, prevents accidents. It also swivels up to between 160 to 180 degrees, so you've got that versatility there to keep it closer to the wall. When you're not using it, again, it folds away nice and neat as you please, and then nobody will run into it when the bike rack is empty.
I love it, fantastic. And one of the big problems we have with clients is their adult bikes need to be stored away. So you've got a simple, easy solution to pop it up on the wall, out of the way, and a garage where you can actually drive the car in. And I think we're absolutely winning. So every home has an office, and when we declutter and organise offices, we always say make sure your spaces look practical, functional and stylish. And I cannot be more excited than to show you these very stylish and masculine office furniture here that Danny's going to tell us about.
Okay, yep, with the faux leather rack, comes with a lot of different accessories. You can use anywhere. You've got a small office, my jobs doesn't matter. You can use these trays, faux leather on the outside and felt on the inside. For your in and out tray, so mail, everything like that. They also stack, so it saves you a lot of room on the desktop. In here, you've got your matching pen holder and your desk caddy. So this gives you some of your extra stationery bits that you use all the time. Keeps it all put to hand. On this side here, we've got the file archive box. So any little folders, extra paperwork, warranties, all sorts of things that you can put in there. This last one I've got here, on the right, is the perfect accessory for any dad that would like this treatment. You can get a bunch of remotes in there with DVDs, Foxtel, all of them.
And we've also got a very important part of any office is a bin, and again matching the stylish accessories we have here. And I would love to point out that these are the only things besides your computer that you actually need in an office. So Absolutely. Keep that in mind, and declutter your world and make sure that you are making your spaces nice and organised. So with Be Organised and Soco & Co, we love to declutter your world. So we'd love to recommend some items here that keep in mind when you're purchasing, purchase with purpose. So all of these items have great purpose and functionality, and Denny's going to tell us a bit about each of them.
Okay, so when you follow on Office, which we did just recently, we've got these two of my favourites. This one here is an extra large cord wrap. Idea behind that, any of your power cables, Ethernet cables, all of those ones that end up in knots, wrap around these, no mess, no fuss.
So it's organising under your office.
That's underneath the office. All of those cables that you don't have a spot for, and they're always in a tangle. That's what you need to store those. Above the desk, where you need all your cables for charging and for just plugging in regular devices, phones and what have you, you can use cable clips. The idea behind this is it clips onto the end of the desk, and you've got these handy little gaps here where you press in the cables that you need to not fall on the floor, which is a big help.
And I love this one because I've got my laptop and I don't want the cords hanging in front of my desk, so I've got it sticking at the back of my desk, and it's stored there, held for when I need to grab it, plug it in and put it back so it's not hanging on and I don't climb under the desk. That's
exactly
awesome.
Right. Prevent your cords getting damaged as well. When you go after the office, these are some of our three favourites that we like. The first one I'm going to show you is the Invent, and basically this is a magnetic phone holder that you put in your car. The idea behind this one, it's a very, very sturdy, durable magnet. This is the part here. It clips into the vent in the car. The magnet goes on the back of your phone or phone case, and once you install those two things, very strong magnet, and your phone won't go anywhere. Great for when you're using Google Maps or using your Bluetooth.
I use mine all the time, and for audiobooks too while I'm in the car. Great way to save time.
Absolutely. Now we get into the boozy fun bit,
When
which
you
is
finish your
always
day
good.
of work.
After the day of work, you've got your beer paddle. A lot of people are into craft beers and what have you these days. This is a really retro sort of shabby chic way of displaying your different craft beers. Good for when you're socialising, having a barbie, all of those kind of things. To go with that, especially if you're at home having a barbie and picnic outside, you can have your wall-mounted magnetic bottle holder. It allows you to pop the tops off your beer bottles and the magnets don't get lost or dropped on the floor because they're magnetised to the base of that wood.
Awesome, love it. And I've just thought of a great little hack is using the beer paddle caddy and putting your paper clips, even you can put
Ideal
some
stationery.
in there. So I think that's a great little way of making sure that your items that you're purchasing have purpose.
Yes.
Whether it's to fill with beer or for stationery, I know which one I'd choose though.
Absolutely.
So we know dads love watches, cufflinks, ties, but how do we organise them all? These are some other great ideas to help store them and make sure that your spaces are looking really classy. So Danny is going to tell us a bit more about each of these top tips that we've found to help organise and to clutter your world.
Excellent, thanks Ben. This one is one of my favourites purely because of the size of its unit. The watch box holds 10 watches at a time. When you finish on it, it has nice glass top so you can see everything at a glance. When you
No
open
dust?
it up- No dust, yes, and it has a magnetic catch so it doesn't come open easily. Inside you've got your nice black velvet pillows with the divided being a walnut finish. Next one is a more traditional style. Still is a watch box, has your acrylic top with your brown faux leather and your lovely masculine fabric on the inside. There is 4 small pillows plus 2 large ones. You can store up to 8 watches in there plus fob chains. If you wanted to, you could actually wrap neckties around it, or you can take the words out and wrap them up, ties up there and put it in there as well. So that particular product can do double duty. If neither of those can be fancy, you've got our standard range. And the best thing about it is it's gender neutral. It has the same width and depth, but all the different insides. So what you can do is you can have one like this, which has got spots for rings. It's got open compartments with things like cufflinks, tunnels, all of that kind of stuff, and any kind of manly accessories that they might want to put in there.
Very multi-purpose.
Definitely. You can also utilise this as a watch box as well. It holds 6 watches at a time. It's got the nice grey velvet pillows in there. You can use, this one has a lid as well, so it can be a standalone piece.
Awesome, love it. Very classy and nice, neat, put away, organised.
Absolutely. Thanks, Ben.
So showing you a bit around the store with some great ideas for Father's Day, for gifts you can find that has purpose, functionality and then look really amazing. So if you want to find out more information,
Head to soco.com.au and you can look us up there on Instagram and Facebook as well.
excellent, and Be Organised is on Facebook and Instagram, and we hope to see you in store finding out some great products for you.